everybody. It's the ParaCrew podcast with your host, Squeakers. Tonight's a little bit different. We have something going on with our family, and we need to give some shout outs to Matt and Mackenzie. Hopefully, some purple hearts in the comments tonight to show that we love them and care about them. They're going through something, and we love you guys and just wish you the best. Tonight, we have Brian on from the Global Ghost Hunt. I'm going to bring him on.
Hey.
Hello, Brian. How are you?
Hey, how are you? See, you're flying solo tonight. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a perfect test.
Right?
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be good. I know you've been a little bit nervous, but
I have been.
Don't be. It's just me.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. 1 second. I got that mute.
Hi, Irene. How are you? Hi, Emmy. How you doing?
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, no worries. I was just saying hi to Irene and Emmy, and they're in the room.
Awesome. I need to click over to the comments. Sorry about that, guys. I'm really full of it tonight. Thank you guys for the purple hearts for Matt and Mackenzie. They really need it right now.
Yeah, sending them best wishes.
Yep.
Miss PDX.
Definitely.
Miss PDX, how are you?
Hey guys, how are you guys? So what's up, Brian? What do you got going for the Global Ghost Hunt?
Oh, so many things going on right now. Really, there's a few glitches here and there with the website, but that's to be expected when it's a brand new website. But we're on the path to fixing all those issues and continuing doing what we're doing and just getting everybody ready. We've had some teams sign up, which is great, and so just plugging away, and everybody's trying to figure out, because really this is the first time a lot of people are doing this, so it's really a learning curve. And but everybody's getting used to what they need to do and what their area is and stuff like that. So like I've always said, there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for everyone. So once the groups really start coming in, and everybody will know what their area is. So really, that's what we're doing. Just getting used to everybody, and everybody's getting used to what they need to do, and that's what's really going on with the Global Ghost Hunt. But it's great that we're starting to have some teams sign up. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And I'm grateful for the team signing up right now, because those spots will go quick.
Yeah. Well, I think what everybody has to keep in mind, and I'm usually the type of person that thinks a little ahead. So we are still a year, we are still 11 months, or I guess 10 months away from the Global Ghost Hunt, or at least the first one. So, I knew that we were going to have a few at the beginning, but as we move along, we're going to have a lot more signing up.
Right.
And but I anticipated that because, again, when we first launched the site, it was still a year away, so but I'm telling you that year goes quickly. And if you're looking to get into a spot that's popular, your team, at least, you might want to book it up. Oh, that was weird. My volume just went off. What's going on?
Weird.
There's a lot of weird things going on tonight.
Oh, trust me. Last night, Lurker and I had weird stuff too. Whoever was in his house was bugging his laptop and muted me, and
it's just weird.
It was just being a little bit nasty.
Yeah, I forget what I was saying there. Because if you're looking to get into a fairly popular location, you might want to book now because at least the location you might want to book because they a lot of these popular places book in a year in advance. So you might, I know some places. I know there were some places in the UK that was like 2 years in advance.
Well, like say if it's a haunted hotel or something, they've got events going on all year, so they want you to book now for whatever you're planning on doing.
Yeah.
I could totally
So
understand.
what is that? Am I
So
a team or a
a
time?
time.
You
So
know, so
basically,
there's no I in team. Okay.
it's
I don't even know
basically
what's
she's
going on
solo.
there. Yeah, she's her. Doesn't her husband or boyfriend go out with her, or is it just her?
I'm not sure. I think he does every once in a while, but I'm not sure. Emmy, can you answer that? She's laughing.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I did get a little. I'm just noticing I did get a little bit of sun yesterday.
You
For people
did.
that don't know, I went to the beach yesterday and just had a day away from social media, from everything.
You know
And
what?
yeah, my
That's
phone
good.
was in my bag and it stayed there.
You're like, I need
I
meditation today. Everybody
like I
needs
think you do, right? Like
that.
every
Well,
once in a while.
let's face it. Social media can be drama. I'm not getting into the drama. Don't worry, guys. I'm not getting into
No.
that. But social media can be drama, and it can be draining. And taking time for yourself is number one.
And that's why
Um,
it's so necessary to go over to ParaPost where you
yep,
don't have any of that stuff. And
exactly.
speaking of ParaPost, like even the last week, we've had a lot more users sign up, so that is growing as well. But Global Ghost Hunt, it's going to take a little bit of time, and I anticipated that. I anticipated at the beginning we might have some teams, and as we go further along, there's going to be a lot more teams. I will like to say that the first team that signed up, I know them, and they're great girls, and they're really, really, really excited about being a part of this. So,
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, you see, my microphone keeps on going off. That's weird.
Keep getting jiggy with it. Sorry, I had to throw a little bit of that.
Jiggy. Yeah, that was good. I have to jiggle the cord.
Right.
But yeah.
Um.
But so Emmy only travels by herself.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
but you know what? You can still join. There's no reason why you can't
Yeah. Why
join and
not?
bring some friends with you.
I was thinking about it, but I don't know what my plans will be next year from that far point
And
on.
that's what I mean. Like that's what I mean. Like some people just don't know, right? And I will let people know there will be a cutoff date for those teams to sign up. So we just haven't determined what that sign up date is yet, or that closing date is.
I was gonna bring something up backstage, but I think I'll bring it up here now.
Okay.
If
Oh,
somebody
that scares me.
has a disability, can they get help from you guys to sign up to show them how to sign up?
Of course, of
Okay.
course, they just have to reach out and just reach out to me or somebody part of the team, and yeah, for sure, we'll help
Okay.
them. Not a problem. I actually have a sister that's in a wheelchair, so I completely
Okay.
understand. Yep,
Okay.
not a problem.
Good to know.
We're willing to help anyone. All they have to do is ask. Don't be afraid
Okay.
to reach out. I feel like I got something on my face, like something's touching me. Like what
You
the
got a spider or
hell?
something landing on your back?
I don't know what's going on. Like you see me do this a couple times, right? I
Yeah.
feel like there's something on my face. Now I know there is a girl on my back. I do know that. Um,
I see her a lot when I'm talking with you,
yeah,
but there's
and
sometimes
I
don't acknowledge it.
yeah, and I think I picked her up from the UK and brought her back with me. But and was a woman in here. I've had a couple of people talk to her to try to get rid of her, or one person to talk to her to try to get rid of her, but supposedly she's still here. So I don't know. So I'm gonna have to get a little more
Well,
forceful.
yeah, or boundaries. Boundaries are good. Because
Well, she
sometimes they
doesn't
just don't
bother
want to
me.
cross
She
over.
doesn't bother me. It's just really she shouldn't. Like, there's something on my face. Like, seriously. Like, what the hell?
She's messing with you.
Like, I could see it.
She's like, over here, over
Yeah.
here. Hey, everybody, you're watching the ParaCrew podcast. I'm live right now with Brian Laverty talking about the global ghost hunt.
Yeah. Well, it's funny
Again,
because sorry for cutting you off. I went
nope,
to
you're
White
fine.
Hill Mansion in when was it? April. And there was a certain point where I was in this one room and I was getting ready. This was on the tour because they take you on a tour first just to take you around the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was walking and all of a sudden it felt like I walked through cobwebs.
No, I've done that. That sucks.
Well, it wasn't cobwebs. There were no cobwebs. So I knew exactly what I just walked into. So, yeah,
I
what
did
the
that out in the
fuck? It's
cemetery. I'm
really,
like,
really annoying me. It's really, really annoying me. So, yeah, so the cobweb thing I know about, and I know Emmy said something about the cobwebs.
ugh.
So, yeah, when you're walking through cobwebs, sometimes that could be actual spirit that you're walking through.
I was
So,
talking with Matt and Lurker last night in the text message, and I got cornered in the bathroom because it was just there and there, literally to the point where I had to jump in the tub. I was like, this is not
really?
go.
What
Yes,
the
like,
hell?
they run fast and they're horrible. They
Yeah,
like
but
look
why?
at
You what you can do, you can just leave,
and not
right?
easy. They like to if you move an inch, they like to try to jump at you.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like little war buddies or something. I don't know. As long as the spiders stay away from me, I'm good.
Oh, so it was a spider that you saw. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, I have
Oh, okay. I thought it was something
really
else. So
bad.
you were afraid of a spider?
Yeah, I am deadly afraid.
Really?
Yes,
Really? So you're what's that? Arachnophobia?
yes, and it was
Yeah.
because of that show that I can't.
You know, it's funny. I've never seen that show. I
Don't
know
watch it.
of it, but
Don't watch it.
yeah, spiders. Who can somebody? This is what puzzles me: is why would you want to have a spider as a pet? Like,
I've known many people that have had spiders as pets. In fact, one of my good friends, his brother had a ton of spiders, and I didn't realize it until I was over at his house watching a bunch of movies, and then I started looking around and I saw cages all over his house, and I'm like, looking in there, going, "Take me home." I literally said that to him.
oh, that's
But
hilarious.
anyway.
That's funny.
So, what have you been up to lately?
Meaning what?
Like
Everything other than the global ghost hunt.
any
Well,
more ghost hunts?
well, I did a live on what day was it? I did a live on Saturday at a place called Lions Valley. It was out in Oakville, Ontario, which is about 40 minutes from me. I've been wanting to go there a couple of years, but I went there a couple of years ago, but it was closed because of COVID. So I figured now's the time to go, and I went with Hammertown Paranormal, who's he lives out in Hamilton. So me and him have been talking, and so I said, well, I'm planning to go out to this Lion Valley. Do you want to come? And he said, sure. So he came and we set up some cameras, and I don't know what the hell is going on this bridge, but Jesus, like soon as you put the K2 soon as I put the K2 on the railing of the bridge, it wouldn't stop.
Was crazy.
Oh, you saw it. So
I was, but my name didn't come up. It came up as Facebook user, and I forgot to put the mouse symbol on there. So, but I was talking with Dom the whole time, and we were both saying the same thing. And
it was crazy, and the REM pod was going crazy, and we couldn't find anything in the railing to because they were solid. Like we looked at both ends, there was nothing in. Like he went to one end, I went to the other, and we both looked, and there was no way anything was going in. So, but I've gone through some of the footage, and we did capture some stuff.
Did you?
So yeah, we captured. I near the beginning, I captured an EVP on the camera. And then later on, like probably 5 or 10 minutes later in the video, on the camera, on the footage, I captured 3 more EVPs like in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So there was something definitely on that bridge. I captured some great stuff off the SB7. Um, that, but I still have to go through it all. I want to go through the other two cameras as well because we had two other cameras set up. One was just pointed at the K2, and the other one was pointed at it was on the other side of the bridge, pointed towards us. So I want to go through that as well to see if we captured anything. But yeah, that investigation was crazy. Like I just I didn't like honestly when you go to a bridge like that, you think, okay, well, you hear stories and stuff like that, and I think we debunked the orb thing because there's a
Right.
lot of fireflies flying around,
Yeah, I
and
saw them too. A couple of.
get a couple of pops in you, and it could be all kinds of different colors. You know what I mean? So but during near the end of the investigation, we had some kids up high that were yelling and screaming at us and swearing at us. So
No, that's not good.
um but what was great was I got to use my drone for the very first time. So I did some drone
I love
footage
drones.
during the day because I went there earlier in the day. But I'm telling you, as soon as you walk on that bridge, the energy is very, very high. And but I even during the day, I looked underneath the bridge and there was nothing there. I wanted to look underneath it just in case there were cables going along it, but there was nothing, absolutely nothing. So I don't know why the K2 was going crazy. I really don't.
That's unbelievable. Well, energy can do a lot of different things. I mean, I've seen some
But
weird
you
stuff
saw it
like you
though.
guys have.
You
Yeah,
saw it though. It was crazy.
he was a
Like
ways away too.
yeah, and the thing is, when I went up to the K2, I know with the phone it could set off the K2, especially when you're on live. But we had the camera pointed that way, my camera, and you could see it spiking. And
Mhm.
we were what, 15 feet away, 20 feet away from it, and we could see it spiking. And it was nonstop. But as soon as I put it
Yeah,
on the ground, on the bridge, like right on the bridge, it stopped.
that's crazy. Yeah, I still remember that, and I won't give too much out because he's got a lot of evidence he's got to go through. But I'm
Yeah.
telling you what, there were some things we saw that night. It was like Dom
Now
and I
let me
were
ask you a question. Did you see the lady in white? Because I
I
didn't see her.
kind of a flash, but that was it. And I was wondering if it was the light or if it was her because it was just kind of boom, boom.
Yeah,
So
because I did see a guy when I was on there, like a man. I saw a man, but I just it was weird. But that video is going to go up on Paraflix. I'm
mhm.
working on a video right now. I'm just Zach edited, and I'm putting in the captions now. And that will be going out not this Sunday, the following Sunday. So I got a video coming out this Sunday on Paraflix. It's called Lift Lock,
Mhm.
and that was a great video. We captured some beautiful EVPs on the microphone camera. The SB7 was great, and we even looked like we captured something with the FLIR. So
That's cool.
what's that?
I said that's cool.
Yeah, the FLIR I don't use very often, but and it's not the FLIR on the phone. It's the one that attaches to the phone, like that little square thing.
Right.
But I use that every so often. But this one, it looked like I actually captured something. Two things. It looked like I captured what was ahead, and it was fairly high up, so it wouldn't have been at somebody's head, like he was standing on the ground. It was fairly high up, but then on the one side, it looked like it captured a black shadow on the FLIR. So
Wow, maybe it was that thing that Dom and I had seen because that thing was playing with you. And like I said, I won't give out too much detail, but it was definitely playing with you guys.
no, this is the video I'm talking about, the Lift Lux that's
Oh,
coming
lip
out on
lock.
Paraflix. Yeah. So
Okay.
but that was cool. That video is coming out on 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central.
Okay.
And no, it's a really good video for the start of season 3 on Paraflix. So I'm
That's
looking
awesome.
forward to for everybody to watch it. Then I got I'm gonna do I got another one. It's called Nell's Manor. That's coming out, and then the one following is a residential.
Awesome.
Yeah, so some good things coming out on Paraflix, but the residential one was it was it was it was good. It was something happened in this video that was pretty freaky, and I'm looking forward for people to see that. So
That's
anyways,
awesome.
yeah.
Well, you had a video you wanted to show us backstage. Did you want to bring that up? Um,
No, I was just showing you guys. I wasn't going to show it
okay,
on here.
that's
Yeah,
what I was wondering.
I could show you some videos if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Before we do though, we got a question from Emmy here.
Sure.
Can we travel and do multiple locations during the 10 days, or are the teams uh, only set to one location?
We during these 10 days, you're set to one location. But if you do want to do multiple locations, you will have to sign up those multiple locations.
Okay.
But we're just set up for one location for the one team. However you want to do it, but I think most people that sign up are going to only probably do one location.
Mm-hmm.
But you can sign up and do multiple locations. But people should know there is an entrance fee, and so if you're doing different locations, that is multiple entrance fees, unfortunately or fortunately. That girl's choking me, isn't she? I can tell.
Do you want me to tell her to leave you alone, or are you okay?
Yeah, well, every time I cough like that, I know she's got her
Yeah,
grip on
I can
me.
see your face.
So
Well, it's
she's
your
got to
home,
go.
so I don't want to tick her off.
No, no, no. She's very protective.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't allow anything to come around me.
Gotcha.
So, but from what I've been told by other mediums, that the reason she's with me is because she's attracted to my history, because she kind of went through the same history as me.
Well, that makes
So,
sense.
yeah, I guess. But eventually she's going to have to leave. Not a problem, Emmy.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Yankee Kyle here. Congrats, bud.
Ernie hit 200 on my, what's that about, on his YouTube?
Yeah, on his YouTube.
Oh, good, congratulations. That's great.
Awesome.
It's always nice to hit. It's always nice to hit those milestones.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it only goes up from there. So
Hopefully.
yeah.
You're hoping it goes up,
You know,
but YouTube's weird because you could hit 200 and then tomorrow you can be back down to 195.
it is weird. It's kind of like the numbers when we're live. I don't even pay attention to them anymore because you could have 5 on there, and then all of a sudden you can have 45 when you get off and it's
Yeah,
like
you know what? I have to be honest. Facebook is a little bit weird when it comes to the numbers,
it really
because
is.
you could have 15 people talking and it shows only one person.
Yep.
So I
So
think there's definitely a glitch in there.
I don't even pay attention anymore to it. I'm just like, nope.
Yeah,
I'm
well, you know
grateful for
what?
everybody
I
that
think
comes in.
yeah, you know what? This is how I feel. I think it's great if you have people in your live, but it's the replays that matter, to be honest.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want people to watch when you're live for sure, but you will see your numbers really going up because people are either working or they're doing something else, and then they go back and watch it, and that's important. That's important
That's
for
what
the
I tell people
algorithm.
all the time because
Yeah,
people work, and sometimes we forget about that, and we hold
yeah,
ourselves to a standard, and we really shouldn't because people are going to come on the weekends or when they can. So just
yeah, yeah, for sure.
relax, have fun. and enjoy.
Oh, Crossover Paranormal Society. Is that? I think that's Jonathan, right? That's
Yes.
Jonathan, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Hi, Jonathan. Have a good night, buddy. We had a good show on Sunday. We had a good time on Sunday well, I had a good time on a show on Sunday. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot longer than anticipated.
I need to
So,
get back into doing shows. I've been so sick and just I'm getting better, but I won't go too far into that. But I'm
well,
getting
you're
better,
doing wonderful now.
right?
You can do your own show. Why not?
I just get nervous. I've been nervous all my life talking in front of people, and I know why. But it's just,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you
even
know
now,
what? The only way to conquer that fear is continue doing it and doing more shows by yourself, and you will get rid of that fear of doing
yeah,
it. I'll be honest. I get a little bit nervous. I don't know if it's nervousness. I don't like doing shows by myself. I prefer to have Lex there.
yeah,
Um, but sometimes you
I do
can't
too. I
be,
love
and
it when my when Matt's there and when
yeah,
Lurker's there. It
yeah.
just
Matt does most of the talking, right? You just
no, we
chime
all
in every
do. We
once in
just
a while.
shit talk most of the
Mm,
times.
mm. Oh, it's all
That's
good.
a good
It's
thing.
all good. But you'll get used to it. It's one of those things where you just have to keep on doing it, and then
Hmm.
eventually those nerves go away. And everybody gets stage fright. I even get when
Yeah.
I'm on the set of if I'm doing a show or something like that. I get nervous. I get nervous, like that I'm going to spit out my lines, and if my lines are going to
I
come out and
screw
make
up half
sense,
the time. I mean, I'm like, I don't know what it is, but
and as an actor, you that's a concern. You're going on set and your mind goes blank,
it does. I used to
and
do
it
plays.
happens. It happens to everyone. It's happened to me a number of times, and obviously the last thing you want to do is make the director upset, but you know sometimes it happens, and it happens to even some of the biggest Hollywood actors.
Yep.
They all go through it. So
You have to
this
take
is
precaution.
normal, Sarah. Stage fright is normal. Stage presence is normal, or whatever you want to call it. It happens. It happens to me, and
Hello.
so it happens to everyone.
Yep, it
So don't
does.
fret. Just
I'm trying not
continue
to. I'm
on.
getting better.
Yeah. So
I'm
anything
getting
more about you want to ask me, or something you're curious about with the global ghost hunt that you've wanted to ask me?
well. I'm actually wondering if there's any more new things that you're adding on to the Global Ghost Hunt.
Um okay. I think I think we'll have the sign up soon. The sign up is if you sign up, you're gonna be able to go inside the site, and there's going to be, as far as I know from what Jordan has told me, it's going to be interactive, which means that these teams that are signing up are going to be able to talk to the team leaders within the site if they want to do that. It's going to be completely interactive. There's going to be a lot of communication going back and forth. Obviously, there's going to be a few other things that are going to be added as well. There is going to be a video that's going to be added to the homepage, and I'm excited about that. I got to reach out to him soon to see if he's done it. If you don't know, the coordinator and the spokesperson for the Global Ghost Hunt is Barry Fitzgerald. So I know he is putting a video together, and once that video is done, then it will get sent to either Dom or Adam, and they will edit it, and it will go up onto the website.
That's
And he's going to
awesome.
be talking about various different things. So that's cool. We're looking forward to that. Um, Regarding the site, other than that stuff and making sure the site's working properly, that's about it for now. Obviously, the merchandise will come out soon, and Jason and Marcus are going to be working on, or are working on that. So the merchandise will go up soon. And something I do want to mention about the merchandise, that I think people should know: if your team is signing up to the Global Ghost Hunt, you're going to have these merchandise people reach out to you, or you can reach out to them and say you're interested in getting some merchandise, especially if you're putting on an event for your location. These guys are working towards a company to get a better deal for the people to get more merchandise or at a better cost. And you will be able to go through us and do that as well. And even
Mm-hmm.
if you're just a one person or two person team, well, not a one person, but a two-person team, same thing. If you want the Global Ghost Hunt logo and you want to put your logo on it as well, you're going to be able to do that. We're also going to have things in there like funny lines and stuff like that for that are going to be going on to the merchandise as well. But the Global Ghost Hunt logo will be on there, and you can put your logo on there as well. So that's what Jason and Marcus are working on. Jason being Jason Graham, and Marcus being from obviously Minnesota Spirit Hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will say
Awesome.
Kara is now with I believe she's with Locations. She's actually
Awesome.
volunteered for Locations now. So yeah, so
Nice.
some good things happening. We've gotten some volunteers that have applied that want to help us, and there's a few of them, which is great. But it's all coming together very, very nicely. But regarding the site, anything more other than the video, the merchandise, and the sign up process, where it's going to be like a big community, interacting community. That's really about it. And obviously, as we go along, there are going to be videos added, and we're actually thinking about creating a page where it's going to be nothing but videos, uh, and videos of the teams that are signing up. Barry's come up with a wonderful idea that I'm going to go with, and people will be able to see that. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So there's going to be little things here and there that are going to be added to the site, but nothing really, really major, because I think the site is great the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Barry does with that video. So
That's great.
yeah,
Sounds like you guys got a lot of plans in motion and taking
we
charge.
we do, and everybody that's on the team right now is great, and they're doing what they need to do. And as the teams and everybody starts signing up, we're going to be all doing our thing. And everybody's really excited, and it's going to take a little bit of time. And I've said to everybody in the past, that if we only have 40 teams sign up, we're still doing it. If we have 20 teams sign up, we're still doing it. If we have 150, which is, I will say, is the cutoff for the very first event, it's 150. So if it
Right.
gets up to 150, obviously we're doing it. But if it's only 10 teams sign up, we're still doing it. We're going to continue on, and hopefully people will walk away and say this event was great, and they were treated well. They were not given false promises, and they walk away and said, you know what, spread the word about the Global Ghost Hunt, and
Well,
people start signing up.
exactly. And that's what it's all about, you guys. It doesn't matter whether there's two different things going on in the universe.
Yeah.
It's about what's brought to you. You know,
Mm.
pick and choose which ones you want to go to. That's about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And I always say this, I'm not knocking the other event.
Right. And we
And I'm
don't,
not. I'm
we're
not.
not.
I wish them nothing but the best.
Hmm.
And but ours is a lot different from what theirs is. So
Exactly. And you never know. You never know what somebody else might bring to the table. And that's what
yeah.
I see. I see something different in each one. So,
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? Like I said, I wish them nothing but the best. And but
mhm.
I created this idea, which is a lot different from the other one. And
And I know
theirs is
you have,
24 hours. What's that?
I know that you can only talk about certain things. So, that's
Well,
all.
it's not even that. It's just I choose not to.
Yeah.
I just there's no hard feelings towards them or nothing. And like I said, I wish them nothing but the best. But our events is different, and like I said, we're different, and
Hmm.
we're going to be different, and we're going to continue being different. And my whole philosophy is like, okay, that event's there, but why can't there be another one?
It's all
And
about personality. Your
yeah,
personalities that get thrown into it bring so much to the table. And that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, but other than that, it's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll get there, and hopefully everybody that's on board will enjoy, because they're going to be part of it. They're going to be part of it too, right? The
Exactly.
administration team is going to be also going live,
Yep.
so
There's
it's
gonna
going to be a
be
lot
so
of fun.
many live. There's gonna be so many things going live at the
Yeah,
family.
yeah,
So even
yeah.
if
It's going to
I'm not
be,
there, I'm gonna be on
you
there.
know, like what I like about the first event as well is that the fifth is the start of the thinning of the veil next year,
Yeah,
May 5th.
that's a
So
big thing.
that's gonna help all these
Hey,
wonderful
everybody.
teams.
Yeah,
Hey, there's PETA.
I've already been seeing a lot of crazy things. I'm like going, no, we're just gonna push
Yeah.
that to the side for now,
No, no. I see crazy things every day. And I
right?
hear crazy things every day too. So,
Right? It kind of happens. um,
well, what do I do with this girl? It's on my back. And you
um.
know what? PETA knows about her too.
Okay,
So,
good. Well, if she is really connected to you that way, she could be very controlling. And there's many different things you can do, but I wouldn't do them unless you're ready to really take on a battle. So I'm not saying she's like a demon or anything like that.
no,
She's not.
no, I know she's
She's
not a
just an
demon.
angry
I
spirit.
know. I don't know. I don't know if she's angry. I think the one that was in the place was angry, but I don't think this one
That
is
might be what
angry.
I'm catching on. Then she might
Yeah,
just be kind of, "Yo, I'm over here" type thing.
yeah. Well, she's the one that's on my back, the
Yeah,
little girl. So, but that's okay. She'll be gone soon. The problem is she keeps on choking me.
yeah. That's why you keep saying she'll be gone soon. That's why she keeps doing.
Maybe that's why she's choking me.
You don't want to say that to her.
Like all of a sudden, out of the blue, I just start coughing and like I feel like I'm losing my breath. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, PETA has something to say about that. I'm sure. She wants me to definitely get rid of her like yesterday. So
Yeah. Is that Ethereal Sisters? Is that who you're
yeah, that's
talking about?
PETA. Yeah,
Okay.
Ethereal Sisters. Nobody gets her name right.
Oh God, I
Why
possibly
does it
did.
have to be so complicated, PETA? Like, why didn't you have to pick
The
an
second name I
easy? Why
botched
didn't you
this
pick
thing.
an easier name? But it's cool though. I like the name, to be honest. But it's different. So
It is.
it
It
is very
is.
different. But so I just call her PETA. It's better since that is her name.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, but um I don't expect anything else with the site, but you never know. I'm leaving that to Jordan. This is I said to
I
Jordan when
like
I
that.
yeah. I said to Jordan yeah. I said to Jordan when I talked to him about this, and I said, Jordan, this is yours. You take care of it. You do what you want to do with it. But if there's a mistake, if there's a correction that needs, obviously we're going to reach out and tell you what the mistakes are. But at the end of the day, Jordan is the one that built this, and he's the one. Obviously, the registration form, the volunteer form, and the haunted form, and all the verbiage in there is what I wrote up. I wrote up all that stuff, and I sent it to him, and he just put it up there. But he's the one that created the colors, the outline, the way it looks. He designed that part, but I sent him all the verbiage that needs to be on the site and the contracts which Laura created, which is on the site. You know, but he's done a wonderful job. He really has, and I've had a lot of compliments on the site. So what
That's
is he
awesome.
saying? What is he saying that for? FFS. Why with the several icons? I know what it means. I know what it means. I just didn't want to say it. Oh,
Yeah, well,
Squeaker's got in the snorting now.
I love it. So,
Yeah.
are you gonna be joining the hunt as well that day then, or do you have a
You know
particular?
what?
I know you probably won't say it, but do you have a particular spot in mind?
original, and Peter's not going to like it when I say this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You don't want to get me in the
Orig-
doghouse.
Originally, I was going to be involved. There was a place that I was going to be doing with other people. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen now for various different reasons. I won't get into those.
Right.
But there was a place where I was going to be going, but that's not happening now. So um, I'm not sure at this point yet. I might have to be around. The goal is
I'm
the
sorry.
goal for pronounce either. Yes, we know ethereal. So anyway, the goal is right now we're looking for a production company. I think I found one. So that production company is going to be the one that's going to be doing all the lives for us. So I'm not sure if I have to be there or not, or monitor
Mm-hmm.
over those certain days. I don't know yet, and if I do, I probably won't be a part of it.
Well, and that's part of
I'll
the
be in the background,
mm-hmm.
making sure everything's running properly with the lives. So at this point right now, I'm not 100% sure. So
The
I would
first year is
love
always
to,
hard.
but I think so now we're going somewhere. So so yeah, so I'm at a point right now where I'm on the fence. So
All right.
hopefully I can. Hopefully I can, but I'm not going to say yes and I'm not going to say no. So I think as the owner of the Global Ghost, and I think it's more important for me to make sure that everything's running smoothly. And if
Yeah.
I'm out in the field or something like that doing an investigation, and if something happens, then because you never know, right? There you go. That's how you say it. She sounded it out for you. Ethereal sisters.
Ethereal. Okay. If I was right
Or
beside her.
no, it's actually ethereal. That's how it's pronounced.
Ethereal.
Ethereal.
Ethereal. Okay.
Yes.
There we go. I got it. I got it.
So
Oh, right on. Now that I'm tongue tied. Um,
yeah.
so how many days in advance or months in advance would you say people should book a ticket or a plane ticket or a train ticket to where their locations are?
Well, that's depending on where they're investigating, right? Brian, Mister. Yeah, okay. So well, I think most people that are going to be going to locations are probably going to be a location in their area, right? So
Right.
um uh if
But
I
if they
don't
want to
think
go to the main ones, like the ones that you guys set up, I think there's some plans there.
well, I think Matt is planning something for the USS North Carolina. I think he's going to do a festival or something like that day.
Mhm.
Um, thank fuck. I've always had it.
You made me snort, man.
Thank fuck, you got it. That's funny. So other than that, I don't. If you're going on to if you're doing a location that you have to travel to, I don't know if many people are going to sign up and do that, but if they do, I would probably, you know what they say, earlier the book, or earlier you book, the cheaper it's going to be, right? So if you book
Right.
now, if you want to go out to where Matt's event is, if you book now, you probably get it really, really super cheap. But if you book it like 2 or 3 weeks before, it's probably going to be quite expensive. So yes, the P3. So Squeakers has got it. You want to say it again, Peter? Sound it out for
She's like, repeat it, repeat it. It's an ethereal.
her. Ethereal.
Ethereal. See, I botched it again. Darn it.
Ether.
Throw something at me through the computer.
Yes.
I'll I'll get it again.
You better find one for us, mister. Okay. I'm right on top of that. Like the other crap loads of things I have to do.
Right.
I got to edit 3 videos this week.
Well, you might end up with one more because I got an idea for you that I know that I've talked to you before, but I've kind of got an idea now.
Well, that's something with the global ghost hunt, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm editing 3 videos for ParaFlex.
Oh, see, we're going on that again.
Jesus. Like,
see how I am.
That's what happens when you lose your editor. So, anyhow, you better find us. You better find one for us, mister. Okay, well, like I said, I'll get on top of that. I'll do my best. But like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to be a part of it. So, eat the roll. Okay, just stop.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyhow, yeah. So I don't think anybody has to really. I don't think anybody that's booking that plans to go in an event, I would say, do that several months before, right? Depending on. But
Yeah.
I think most people, if they're signing up or they're registering their team, it'll probably be most likely in their area, right? So.
Yep.
I'm not drinking vodka. I'm drinking water and lime, just to let people know.
You're mocking me.
Water and lime.
Yep.
I don't know if people know this, but in lime, there's over 250 vitamins in lime.
Wow.
And if somebody is looking to lose weight, that is the best way to do it. Lime water and drink it all day and every day. Drink up to 2 to 3 liters, and the weight will drop off like that.
Yeah.
Did for me when I first started it. I lost 20 pounds in a month.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Even easier. Thanks, PETA. I'm Emily. There you go. See, everybody has trouble with your name, PETA. It's just not Squeakers and sometimes myself. Everybody has a problem with your names.
It's kind of like the spelling of my name. You got an H or an A on the end of it, or a Sahara. I mean.
Yeah. Well, you know what? For people that are in the room that are interested in the Global Ghost Hunt, what we would like you to do, go over to www.globalghosthunt.com. That sounded very radio, didn't it?
Yes,
that sounded very radio. www.globalghosthunt.com. And register your team and your haunted location. And don't forget, there is an entrance fee.
Right. That's the hard one right there.
Yeah. And, I'll tell you one of the reasons why we did an entrance fee. Okay. What people need to understand that I am looking for a production company to come on board and do this for us, like do all the streaming and everything like that. And we also have marketing. Now, some of this marketing stuff is going towards radio stations, and these radio stations cost money, and the production company costs money. So that's why we're doing an entrance fee to cover all those costs and to cover future events as well. We're planning to do a lot of stuff with marketing over the next year. That's really going to help the teams, and it's going to help the haunted locations. So all that stuff, unfortunately costs money. And this is what a lot of this stuff is going towards, and future events as well. So, if you have a team of 5, it's $20 each, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a team of 10, it's $10 each, So think about it that way. If you have 8 people in, you split it up amongst your team members, so, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of money. And we just want to make sure everything's covered and costs are covered. Marketing's covered, production companies covered, everything. So between Jack, between Brian and J Mac. Who's J Mac?
I think that's Emmy's other half.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Oregon, who has the radio voice? www.globalghosthunt.com. Go over.
I'm still getting used to everybody's other half, so please don't take it offense if I say that's your other half and I don't know.
They both. What do you? What does that mean, Emmy? They both talk funny. Yeah. There you go. Wow. Some yeah, so and that's covering a lot of the cost and stuff like that, and that's why there's an entrance fee. Absolutely nobody in here is pocketing that money. It's all going back into the Global Ghost Hunt. And I want other people to know as well that, or people to know as well that some of this money is going towards the Paracons, because we're going to start traveling to all the Paracons and really, really marketing the Global Ghost Hunt. So, oops, I typed that too loud. So yeah, so it's going towards that as well. And so there's a lot of things that's going, nobody's pocketing this money at all. It's all going back into the Global Ghost Hunt for future ghost hunts and future events when this comes up, marketing, production company, and all that stuff. Now, if we had a production company that was only covering one day, that wouldn't be as much. But we're trying to get a production company that's going to cover 10 days.
For one spot or for everywhere?
For like wherever we're going to be streaming to, wherever it's going to be shown, it's going to be 10 days that we're going to need the production company.
Yeah, see, that's a lot of
so
time there.
Yeah.
You gotta offer something.
Yeah, so it's not going to be free. So this is what a lot of it's going towards. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen over the next year and leading up to the event. And we got some good people in the administration staff that are going to do a wonderful job. I just know it. So awesome. And that's why they're there. Unfortunately, some people are no longer there, which is unfortunate. Some people come and go. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And we wish them nothing but the best. But, we're moving on. We're going on. We got a great staff right now, Lex being the director. I know he's going to do wonderful things. I know Matt as locations and the paranormal consultant. He is the consultant for the Global Ghost Hunt. And we got Dan Holroyd. We got Barry Fitzgerald that are in the coordinator positions and spokesperson. We got so many great people. AJ, who's part of Team Investigations, Marcus and Jason, as I mentioned earlier, and now bringing on some volunteers that are going to be, good for us. And so it's just so many good things. Obviously, Laura, the administrator. So, we just got so many good people with us right now that we're going to do our best to make this the best event. So. I guess I'll have to find a new partner to investigate with, Mister, since you are too busy for moi. Yeah, no, never too busy, but I do have a lot going on. So
definitely. Well, we've hit an hour.
You did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel good. And I didn't screw up that much, so that's a plus.
We didn't know. So he decided not to go with the commercial.
Yeah. Didn't need one.
It was good. It was fun.
Yep.
You played at the end.
I could.
Yeah, you could. Well, I really appreciate it. And if you speak to Matt, whatever's going on with him, I hope it's nothing bad. Wish him my best. I'm sure you will hear from him. Maybe he needed to step away like I did yesterday.
And that's okay. That's totally
there's nothing wrong with it. We all need it.
You got it. If you're feeling down and you can't do it, it's okay to take a step back.
Look at this. Look at this,
But
what she wrote.
again, you guys, if you guys could give some purple hearts in the comment section, or Matt and Mackenzie,
I've
that
got
would be great.
PETA has hundreds of options. I'm in high demand. Your loss.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
Oh, where
Rear.
did I start?
Rear. Little cat fight there.
Right.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm not saying no, PETA. I'm just not sure at this moment. I want to make that clear.
Right.
But you know what? It was a lot of fun. And again, I really appreciate you having me up and to talk about different things in the global ghost hunt. And hopefully people will go check out the site. If you have a team, register your team in your haunted spot. And even if if you're a haunted location and want to be involved, you can sign up your haunted location. Then it's just a matter of you finding a team to fill it. So haunted locations are not charged, just to let you know. They don't have to pay an entrance fee. But if they do have a team that wants to be in that location, they will have to sign up and register and pay their entrance fee.
Awesome. Speaking
Okay.
of different platforms, okay, I want to bring this
Okay.
up at the very end. So there's been kind of a spiritual war going on. There always has been. We all know this. TikTok has been deleting a lot of spiritual accounts.
Oh,
If you're
really?
on TikTok and you find yourself in that position getting flagged a lot, just make sure you're not doing anything wrong and you keep reporting it if they keep flagging you, and you just take it a step further. Don't get mad at them because they will boot you off. I don't know. I just added like maybe 50 people onto my TikTok, my own personal TikTok, and
Okay.
like the next day, all like half of them were um, pretty much blocked from TikTok.
Oh, really?
It's weird. I don't know what's going on, but I know I'm not doing anything wrong on there. But just make sure your content isn't against standards, because
Well,
somebody's doing.
I know the Global Ghost Hunt TikTok account is doing extremely well. I think we're not too far off from 1,000,
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, so that's doing well. It's getting a lot of likes. The videos that Angelina and Christina are in charge of social media and also sponsorship, and they've been doing a wonderful job on some of the platforms. They're all growing very, very nicely, and
Good.
TikTok is growing very, very nicely. I think I last checked, it's been doing. Sorry if I make sure my volume's down. Like we just looking now, we are 956. And we just
Nice.
got 20 new followers the last time I checked, and that was 3
Nice.
hours ago.
That's awesome. Remember to pin your most recent tabs too, and that will help.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what's going up, and that the one that I put up there today is doing extremely well. Like I put it up 5 hours ago, and it's already had over 1,500 views.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
So
It's another way of advertising,
you
and
know
it's
what?
great.
I think any way on social media is great. I think the only, and I hate to say this, and I don't want to say it, but I think right now, as it stands, YouTube is the worst place to put your videos.
YouTube and Facebook, man, I swear they're going back and forth, and I
I would
don't know
say
what it is.
YouTube's worse. Look, for example, I put a video up on TikTok. It had almost 400,000 views. On YouTube, it's at 63. How is that even possible?
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's really
almost
weird.
300 and I think it's 392,000 views it had. And on the YouTube it was like 63 or something like that. It's ridiculous. So
Yeah, that's why I always say don't worry about the numbers, because the numbers change all the time. It's just there is
well,
a
no, I'm not worried about the numbers. I'm just telling you the differences between the
right.
two, right? And, TikTok, I think eventually, now that TikTok has 10-minute videos up there, I think eventually it will go to 20 or 15, then 20. And then you're going to find most of the people doing their videos up there. What's up? What are you looking at?
You
What's
have a
going
tree
on?
or something in your corner right there in the back?
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay. That was
Yeah.
tripping me out. Sorry. I was like, what the fuck
Nah,
is
it's okay.
I need better glasses.
Well, then if you did, PETA, you have to go over and follow Global Ghost Hunt because we're on there. So I will.
have three different
I check it
accounts.
I check it every so often, and it's doing. Christina and Angelina are doing a wonderful job. So it's good. But other than that, thank you very much for having me on your show today.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Do you want to hang out backstage for a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put you back there real quick. Thank you, Brian,
Okay.
so much
Thank
for
you. Good
talking with
night,
us.
everyone.
And would you be willing to come back for another show?
Of course, always.
Awesome.
With you guys, it's a lot of fun. PETA?
Awesome.
No. I'd only do PETA's show
Hey,
once.
I don't want to get in the doghouse with you two, so.
I'd only do PETA's show once.
She gonna kick me. She's gonna be like, bam!
She knows I'm kidding. She knows I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
I know.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching the ParaCrew podcast. Again, Matt, whatever you're going through, buddy, we love you. We love you and Mackenzie. Lurker sends his love too. And again, if anybody would like to send out Purple Hearts for Matt and Mackenzie, that would be great. And thank you for watching. See you later.